Hey Trinity. Good morning, girl. It looked like you and me be up about the same time, don't it? 'Cause the time now is about 12:20 a.m. Eastern time where I am. What's up, Flying Saucer? Good morning. Good morning. I didn't know. I wasn't sure who was up this time of the night. I said, let me come in. It's a little after midnight. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I wasn't even going to do a reading for you guys. But then I said, well, let me come in here and see what's going on with Virgos. Hey, 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 what's up, Shalonda? I see you guys is woke, huh? About like me, can't sleep this time of the night. Oh. Okay, Virgos. So, when it comes to this here energy that you guys are dealing with, it seems as though, okay. So, the energy that I'm getting here, Virgos, for some of you, it seems as though you have somebody who is upset because you have taken back your power. And so, for some of you, you are now trying to focus on your life purpose. You know, pretty much trying to put yourself first, from what I see here. And so, when it comes to this here energy, it's a lot of fire, by the way. You have all fire signs on the table, but the fire signs is coming in on the good because the moon is in Sagittarius right now, which could be a good thing because I feel like some of you can have Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo in your birth house. And some of you can have Aquarius in your birth house or Cancer. Okay, wherever you may have Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node placements. But I feel as though the weird thing about it is that even though you're coming in on the good side with a lot of fire energy, a lot of passion, driven, filled with ambition, aspiration and positive ideas, and you now have the freedom to push yourself forward, there also seems to be a masculine energy that's in your way when it comes to that King of Wands being in a reverse. And that can be because you're coming in with the Queen of Wands energy. Okay? So it seems as though you have a King of Wands somewhere in reverse who can no longer use their power to try to manipulate you and hinder and block your path. So it's like you're coming in here and you too. So you could be dealing with the fire sign and you have fire in your chart. So when it comes to you taking on the Queen of Wands, you're coming in here upbeat and courageous, seeing through your visions. Some of you can even be tunnel vision for what I'm getting here. So some of you could be receiving spiritual downloads. And see, you have this somebody's upset because you are regaining back your strength and self confidence here. And so when it comes to the past, you have your back completely turned to the past. And you're coming in with this high priestess energy. and you're focused on your investments when it comes to paying close attention to your harvest. But you definitely seem to have this here, King of Wands in reverse. And see, this King of Wands is somebody who's known as being a leader, an entrepreneur, somebody who's the boss, who's used to getting their way, used to having people bend down to them, and you are no longer bowing down, kissing somebody's ass. So when it comes to the situation that I see here regarding this here King of Wands in reverse and you coming in with the Queen of Wands in the upright, regaining back your strength and self-confidence with that strength card, coming in with that High Priestess energy, focus on things long term. And the thing that was kind of crazy to me, because with this here Seven of Pentacles, you also got this here Two of Wands. So definitely there's a need for you to focus on your long-term goals. So Spirit is pretty much saying when it comes to your aspiration and ideas, you don't have time to focus on the bullshit. The time has come for you to put your energy, because you also got that there, what was it? That was coming in here that was showing me that, cause yeah, let me see. That was definitely, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. Yeah, cause you're setting a productive routine, that's for sure. Let's see, let's see. What was it? Because you definitely focus on yourself. But something had got my attention when it comes to you, Virgos. Something really stood out that kind of got my attention, when it comes to you. But for the most part, you are definitely ready for something new, like I said before, when it comes to that Page of Wands. Because when it comes to the Knight of Pentacles and you are being diligent and working hard, some of you could be setting some sort of new productive routine, getting into some sort of new routine habit. Maybe you have a job where you have a new job where your hours is getting ready to change, or you're getting ready to start a new job and it's going to cause you to switch shifts. Like if you was working a night job, some of you may start working a day job. And so, because I do feel as though with this here Three of Pentacles, you're definitely going to be learning something new. You are leveling up when it comes to different ideas, when it comes to setting some sort of new productive routine, where there's a need for you to focus on long-term situations, long-term goals. When it comes to you paying close attention to your harvest, because you are coming in with that High Priestess energy. And see, many of you, you got that resurrection card. But see, you had somebody who was trying to set you up, Virgo. Somebody was trying to trap you and set you up. Even for some of you, you could have even been dealing, for my single Virgo women, you could have been dealing with someone who was trying to maliciously on purpose come in and get you pregnant. And it didn't work. I feel like some of you may have gotten on the pill, you taking some sort of birth control, and maybe you didn't tell this person that you was on birth control, and they thought they was going to be able to come in and get you pregnant, but it didn't happen. Or if you are a male Virgo, you could have been using protection. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you use a condom, and this person, you know what I'm saying? Maybe they didn't realize you had on a condom or something other. You know, or something told you to protect yourself. Because for others of you, I am picking up on where somebody, why is this popping up on the screen? Hold on, you guys. Why is this popping up on my screen? Okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling like, I'm getting that somebody caught a STD and that they was trying to come in and give you this STD. I feel like somebody was trying to sneak in and come in and have sex with you knowing that they was burning and that they was going to try to see can they transmit you with this disease and pass it on to you. I feel like somebody went out and messed around and they caught some sort of STD and they thought that you was going to be dumb enough to let them in and to lay down with them so that they can burn you. That's a message for somebody. Okay. So, when it comes to this here energy, what I'm getting here, Virgo, with this Four of Swords energy, taking time to rest, to go within, you know, taking a moment to rest and heal. I feel like for many of you, you could have found yourself in a situation where it had you feeling tired and stressed out with the Nine of Wands, where you was beating a dead horse. And that can have a lot to do with this here Three of Swords energy, where it led to some sort of disappointment with that there Five of Cups because somebody was in denial when it comes to the Moon card. So somebody wearing a false mask with this deception coming in due to this third party, where of course somebody broke somebody's heart, causing somebody had to take some time to go away and heal and rest and regroup because it had them feeling tired. I felt like somebody, even for some of you that's not in a relationship, this can also be work situation, um, where someone on a job could have thought that they really, was somehow relying on you to do the job and do the work, but the work itself could have been too much of a workload placed on you. And I feel as though you could have had people on the job who felt as though you was able to handle the workload at one time or another, and the load began to be a bit of a burden because being short staffed and not having enough workers to pull together. When you're short staffed on the job and you don't have enough people to fulfill that, whatever it is, that means the extra workload falls back on you. And so for some of you, it caused you to have to definitely go on hermit mode, take a moment to definitely reflect. Um, I do feel very strongly that a lot of you was dealing with this here thief and narcissist energy with that Seven of Swords energy for sure, which caused you to have to go on defense mode and protect yourself when it comes to that Seven of Wands. Because you was already aware of this narcissist who was trying to get in and get out without being seen, coming in, taking what they want and leaving. And the situation at one time or another could have had stressed you out to a point where you was overwhelmed and couldn't sleep because there were some fears and anxieties about being left out in the cold and not having enough after somebody came in and stole from you. So now I feel like when it comes to this here new workload, you could be sitting here working hard when it comes to trying to pay your bills, when it comes to the Two of Pentacles, when it comes to you trying to manage your resources wisely, when it comes to how you spend your time and energy and what it is exactly that you put effort into. And so I feel like since some of you uh have walked away, there could be a lot of conflict and chaos. And so some of you actually left at the right time. Because for many of you, like I said, somebody was definitely sitting here trying to definitely entrap you and keep you stuck and isolated, where you was being stabbed in the back multiple times by different people. And so I feel as though you had this person here who was doing this to you, this narcissist who was doing this to you, coming in here trying to start this BS, trying to entrap you and keep you stuck. Yeah, I feel as though you had this person, some sort of sneaky instigator, who was trying to set up some sort of trap for you, being conniving, trying to stress you out and overwhelm you. So this could definitely be a work situation where somebody was stabbing you multiple times on a job front. And this person here, the sneaky person who was being the instigator, was sitting here causing all this chaos and conflict. Jealousy and envy, um, pitting two people against one another. But I feel as though you were smart enough to guard yourself and protect yourself. You had some sort of spiritual protection around you like an angel, and maybe you wasn't even aware of it because the situation was stressing you out so bad to the point where you just felt like you had no choice but to go away and get some rest with that dear Four of Swords, because this situation here led to some sort of disappointment, just like I said, due to a third party. Okay, due to a third party, due to some deception. So, what is your outcome on this here situation moving forward when it comes to this here situation that some of you got yourself away from? Because I feel as though you were definitely lucky because with the Eight of Wands, you now have the freedom to move forward. All systems is clear. So when it comes to you taking action toward change, I feel as though you have the Ace of Swords with the Ace of Pentacles, with the Wheel card, the Universe. Because see, even with the Sun card, the Universe, see, with this here Ace of Swords and Ace of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun card, that's like the universe is coming together on your behalf to bless your next path moving forward. Okay, because with this here Chariot card in the upright, you're overcoming conflict, moving forward toward a new positive direction. And so when it comes to this here Ace of Cups, this new beginning, some of you could find yourself traveling for business towards some sort of new business opportunity with the Three of Wands, because you're going through some sort of spiritual resurrection. And so spirit is helping you make room for the new when it comes to that Judgment card. But I feel as though there's a need for you to be patient and move in moderation, keeping some things to yourself, because many of you can definitely be taking on this here Queen of Cups. And when it comes to embodying the caring, nurturing ways, emotionally stable, using your intuition, because you're coming in here and it's kind of weird because I know in the other reading that I did for you, Virgo, like I said earlier, you have both the Empress, you have the Empress as well as the Emperor. And so both of you, you could be taking on both, okay? Because that Emperor is all about taking back charge of your own life, setting your own rules and boundaries when it comes to moving forward, taking back your power. And then again, some of you can also have an Emperor Aries in a negative reverse because you got the King of Wands in reverse. And so you can have a King of Wands, Aries, Emperor in reverse who's upset because, like I said, you are taking back your power and you're being abundant and you're giving birth to new creative ideas when it comes to that Queen of Wands and the Empress and the Queen of Cups. And so it's like when it comes to this here King of Swords energy with this Magician card, you could be using intellect, you know what I'm saying? Achieving your goals in a positive way, coming in with the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords, setting that clear boundaries for yourself. But being more intellect about the situation with that King of Swords. And when it comes to seeking mental clarity and truth, so you could be gaining some sort of clarity on the situation, seeing it for what it really is and no longer in denial because you got that star card. Maybe once upon a time you could have been in denial about a situation, but you're no longer in denial about that situation because many of you are manifesting this here new beginning with the Magician. And so some of you are definitely trying to focus on yourself when it comes to the Nine of Pentacles. Working hard to improve your skills when it comes to that Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, working on your skills, working on yourself. And so it's like where comes to this, I don't know why that distraction came in. But yeah, there could be some sort of wishes being granted to you when it comes to helping you with your finances. And so many of you could have been beating up on yourself or having some sort of self-doubt when it comes to the Fool card because a part of you could have gotten too comfortable with being content with where you are. And so now you could be trying to figure some things out when it comes to trying to figure out another way how you can get over to the other side where you're now ready to take a leap of faith with the Fool card because you're coming closer to your Ten of Cups. So you got the Ace of Cups and you're coming closer towards your Ten of Cups because again, you are driven to succeed. But when it comes to your energy, Spirit is saying be careful when it comes to your energy, where there's a need for you to protect your energy and your aura at all times to keep from becoming drained. Because some of this, yeah, there's a need for you to be very careful that you don't burn yourself out. You know what I'm saying? Or that you don't burn the bridge on both ends. So be careful when it comes to people, places, and things. You know, because I feel like Spirit is trying to place you in a new direction around positive people, like-minded new individuals such as yourself because you're going through this spiritual transformation. And so there's going to be some jealousy and envy and backbiting and backstabbing where people are going to try to distract you and try to see if they can pull you away from the new. So Spirit is saying don't allow it. And be mindful when it comes to certain people and places again, because you can have someone who's viewing you as being emotionally stable, focus on your finances and yourself, and they could be trying to get close to you, trying to befriend you to see what type of material wealth you have. So somebody could be feeling dissatisfied and bored, but I'm getting more so angry because they no longer have the power and control to manipulate you like they once did. Yeah, okay, I see Shalana says she's healing and she's celibate. I know that's right. I've been celibate for a long time, child, so I know. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, for real, for real. I think I've been celibate now. I know every bit 6.5 years. 6 years for sure. I've been celibate a little over 6 years. So that's a long time. But it's for the better. Let's see, who's that? Is that Divine? How are you, Divine Adrian Wisdom? How are you? Yes, good evening, you guys. So I feel like you have some new things getting ready to come into play. You said Rachel said she's going on 2 years. Okay, I know that's right. Okay, you said Eve, let me blow your mind. I know that's right. Yes, Lord, that's right. Said 2 years. Yeah. You said who said they pregnant? Divine said you pregnant. You said are you asking are you pregnant? Only you would know if you're pregnant, child. I know in the reading, like I said, I came across in the reading that you've had somebody who tried to use trickery to try to get in and get you pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So for some of my female Virgos, need to be careful and use protection because you do have somebody who is definitely trying to come in and trying to either get you pregnant or give you some sort of STD is what I was picking up on. So you definitely need to protect yourself. I would definitely just keep my legs closed and don't entertain that person. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody has been definitely going out in the street and not doing what they supposed to do. But yeah, Virgo, definitely stay mindful, stay on the right path, because I feel like you're growing, you're changing, you don't do the things you used to do. You know what I'm saying? So you are really starting to take notice of certain things. You're starting to take notice of what it is you attract and what it is you don't wish to attract, you know? Because I'm picking up on that very strongly because that kept coming out in the last couple of two readings that I tell people to be mindful of what you put out and how you present yourself because people could misinterpret and have you misunderstood and you can have somebody who is judging your character, questioning your value, um questioning your worth. So be careful what you show when it comes to the outside public, when it comes to dealing with the universe, when it comes to dealing with the world. Be careful what you allow yourself to expose. Okay, because we have a lot of crazy people in the world, okay? And so you don't want somebody stalking you because they're getting the wrong idea. You can have somebody who's viewing you as being sexy and beautiful, but you might need to try putting on some more clothes. You don't want to expose too much skin because you could be sending the wrong message. Where you may have somebody who could be watching you on YouTube if you are a YouTube reader, and instead of the person being there to receive the message that you are trying to deliver, inside their head and their mind, they're only looking, seeing one thing. You know what I'm saying? Because you have some YouTube readers that tend to get up here and show more, more skin, more cleavage, and they're letting it all out. And you could be bringing the wrong attention to your channel. Okay. So you have to keep in mind of the audience, who you are, entertaining, hosting, because you could be entertaining and hosting the wrong guests. You could be bringing in these negative, dark, low vibrations, stalkers, people who's just coming in to look at you for your body and, have all kind of crazy sexual fetishes and fantasies about you. Okay, because I feel like somebody got a toe fetish. breast fetish, you know what I'm saying? So just be mindful of that to those of you who have your own YouTube platform, okay? To my Virgo ladies out there who are YouTube tarot readers, okay? And to my Virgo men, okay? Um, yeah, be careful, okay? Let me see. Any other messages that I want to give you? Let's see. Let's see. Let me get the little cards and let me see. Anything else that needs to come out? Okay, because I know we did this earlier. So let me give you guys a little white card and let's see before I go. And then I'm going to shut it down because I've been trying to get myself back on a regular routine. Let's see, Virgos, what it is you're dealing with here. Because I feel like you have some people who could be questioning your spirituality. You know what I'm saying? They want to really know whether or not you're really single, celibate, or whether or not you are behind the closed door freak. Because somebody could feel as though behind closed doors that you may be a freak and that you're putting on this front saying that you're spiritual and religious and you have all these things around you and they could be looking at you as if all that is just phony, as a cover up. Somebody could be viewing you as being a freak, could be viewing you as being a hoe, and slip around. And now all of a sudden, after you don't slip around, you're trying to claim this new life of God. That's what I'm picking up on somebody's energy of how they're viewing you, Virgos, for some of you. You say, I know that's right. I said, none of their business. I know that's right. Exactly. Okay, so you got the girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, having fun. That's the first card that came out on you. Let's see. Girl talk is positive. I like that. Anything else wants to come out? I'm doing this here late night reading. And shout out to everybody on the chats. Watch out for the people who you think look good that may have your back, because everything that look good ain't always good for you. So just keep that in mind. Feel like something wanted to come out for you, Virgos. Because for some, you can have some people that might judge you as being antisocial because you're kind of to yourself and you don't really socialize with everybody. Some people can also view you as being mean mugging, where like if people are outside trying to speak to you, they may view you as cutting your face. You know what I'm saying? Mean mugging. They could be viewing you as giving them the evil eye because you don't want to be bothered. Oh my God, that's too funny. Because I know I stay with a mean look on my face whenever I'm out in public and I don't feel like being bothered. I will mean mug the hell out of somebody real quick. Like don't even think about it. I'm not even the one. You know, some of you can have that. Keep getting talking, interested, conversation, weighted messages of vibe. Somebody might think about sending you a text message or calling you or emailing you. Or somebody's interested in wanting to speak with you because I keep getting the talking card, then the engagement ring. So something about some sort of new commitment coming into place. For some of you, there could be a completion, a union, or somebody wants to have this reconciliation reunion with you. But I am getting engagement partnership. Some of you might find out that somebody's engaged and that they may have a new partnership for some of you, and you may find out about it. Take it how it resonates. Let's see, anything else wants to come out, Virgo? What other energy want to come out for my Virgos? And then I'm going to shut this down. Coffee cup. Meeting and yeah, somebody wants to talk. Somebody wants to talk. Meeting and conversating, okay. Savoring the moment. Feeling uplifted friendship. So you can have somebody who might want to just go and grab a cup of coffee. It don't even have to necessarily be a relationship. For some of you, you may run into an old girlfriend, who wants to go and grab a bite to eat, grab a cup of coffee, and it could be girl talk, you know. Even for my Virgo man, you might run into an old friend. It don't, and it could be just a female friend, for my male Virgos. And, you may have somebody who you haven't seen in a long time, and you may end up bumping into somebody, reminiscing. And this person might want to go and grab a bite to eat and get a cup of coffee, have small talk, for some of you. Yeah, time with friends, you know what I'm saying? So I am getting that strongly. Okay. So Virgo, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I think I'm gonna leave it there. You said 9 more likes. Hit the button. Thank you. I know that's right. My moderator said hit that like button. My moderator said hit that like button. It'd be crazy, but it's all good because it's late at night. So a lot of people are probably sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I will probably upload this to Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter and TikTok. You know? And so they'll catch it. All right, you guys. Yeah, you got a new phase rekindle. Transformation, definitely. Definitely transformation and growth, renewal, new phase. Some of you can have somebody who's trying to come in and wanting to rekindle the flame. Yeah, okay, love call. Someone expresses love, a message, thinking of you, letting you know. So yeah, some of you may just receive a call, like I said. You know? Going through the next phase, growth. So it's a lot of new positive growth coming into your life, Virgo. A lot of a new direction. You kind of already know what it is you want after going through all of, the trials and tribulations and the storms, ups and downs, the good and the bad, negative, positive, the right and the wrong. After making your bed hard and laying it and suffering through the consequences and needing to take time to heal after the painful breakup. Now you guys is getting, you're going through this spiritual transformation now where you're coming out on the other side, for a lot of you. So that's a blessing. I definitely do see uh strong spiritual religion and wisdom definitely coming into play for some of you guys for sure. Okay. Cause because I'm picking up on like I don't know. Maybe some of you are listening to Dr. Martin Luther King. I don't know why I'm starting to see that. I'm starting to pick up on and that could be maybe because it's literature, intellect, wisdom, spiritual, religious. Because I'm seeing a lot of that Dr. King. I'm picking up on like I Have a Dream and see for myself. I know I'm a Virgo August. I'm right there between Leo and Virgo. I'm a Leo cuss. So it's like or maybe some of you gotta getting ready to go toward. Maybe some of you have been thinking about going into the industry of ministry. Some of you can have ministry coming into play. Okay, something could be pushing you into the path and direction of ministering to other people. Wanting to be an ordained minister, because I'm getting ordained minister. So I don't, again, ordained minister or some in a church to back into your life. There could be some baptism, or there can be because I know Easter's coming up. So Easter Sunday, that spiritual resurrection, because I'm getting like baptism. I'm getting communion. Okay, so there could be a strong need for spiritual communion when it comes to going before the altar and being ordained. So some of you, because I keep getting the word ordained, minister. So somebody could be really trying to get push themselves into that format of going toward that spiritual wisdom, really leaning toward the church or doing something when it comes to giving your life back, cleansing, spiritual bath, spiritual prayer, meditation. You could really find yourself like really meditating even on your bed. Some of you may have crystals and you could be trying to learn how to do some yoga and Reiki, and you could find yourself really getting more seriously involved with Reiki, because I know for myself, I'm a Reiki healer. I practice Reiki. I'm a Reiki teacher. I do all that. So some of you could be trying to get back into that, trying to learn some new ways of cleansing and protection and healing and anointing and delivering, because I'm picking up on that. So that's all positive too, so I definitely like that. Because I see, like I said, because I'm picking up on tunnel vision, okay, Virgo. So some of you could be tunnel vision, clairvoyant, clairaudible, telepathic. You can have a strong spiritual connection to the other side where you are able to communicate. So there's a need to protect your vessel and keep your vessel clean. And when it comes to what it is you take in, and like I said again, what you put out, what you take in, when it comes to protecting your vessel and your temple, you know, because a clean temple, a clean vessel makes it easier to communicate to the other side. So some of you could be starting to learn that gift as well. Okay. I think I'm gonna kind of leave it there. All right, you guys. Okay, I am out. One love. God bless you guys. Take care.